looking at everything going on right now in 2020 and the impeding alien invasion that everyone thinks is coming, it's one thing after another, right? It's like they're getting nervous about it. It's our time. Everyone's seen that. What is your advice to everyone going through this incredibly challenging time and with so much stress and so much going on, and no one even knows what to make of it yet? I think a lot of us are just processing what's going on. Absolutely. And for many who are sensitive, what would be your advice? What would be maybe 3 actions they could even take right now to just kind of, go with the flow a little bit more and make this an easier time on their bodies, on their minds and spirits?
Yeah, great question. 2020 has been very heavy. So, and this is where I'll be honest, I have a hard time giving general recommendations because, for those of you listening, like, this is unique to you. So take that with a big gallon of salt. I would say the first thing is that we need to simplify our lives as much as possible. And in a lot of ways, that's being done for us.
Yes.
But simplifying our lives as much as possible, meaning where can we remove excess stressors? And this is going to be unique to you. So my action step or my recommendation for you is to take a moment, whether it's today, tomorrow, and just find some place where you can be by yourself for just a hot 15 minutes. Maybe it's in your car, it's in the closet, in the bathroom, you shut the kids out, like whatever you need to do, get 15 minutes. And just want you to write down, what would be a peaceful, calm, restful environment for you and what that would look like, and just describe it. And then I want you to describe your current environment. And instead of judging it or getting upset, I want you to see where these can start to overlap, right? Of what of that ideal environment you can start to bring in, and what of the current chaos of today you can start to let go, right? So then you start to create this lovely merged cultivation of restful ease within the chaos. You haven't left the chaos. It's still there. It's probably banging on your door, but you're able to get a vision of what that would look like. And then the next step would be starting to implement it. So I loved what you said earlier. That's something I say to my clients all the time. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be you put on your yoga clothes and you find this hidden studio and you're under a tree and you're just like, having this moment. It's about you're emptying the dishwasher and you pause for a hot second and you breathe. You do 3 inhales through the nose, 3 exhales through the mouth. You're welcome. Anyone listening here can reach out. I have breath exercises I'd be happy to give you. My favorite one is called Counting to Calm, and very simple. And so doing something as simple as that, adding that into your day and allowing yourself to go a week or 2 with just that one thing. Because as you said, we can get overwhelmed by adding too many things at once. So first step, notice your ideal and the reality and start merging those. And then pick one thing that you can hold to that feels realistic, that's sustainable, that you can do, and implement that. And then if you're feeling that's natural, it's confident, you're not even thinking about it anymore, then pick another thing, right? And that's how we start to build and create the trendy world of lifestyle, a new lifestyle. But it's just about sustainable action, right? And moving in that way. And then the third thing I would say, sounds so silly, prioritize sleep.
Big one.
And I am speaking back to myself on this one. That's one of my biggest failings, or I should say struggles, is getting to bed at a decent time. Because talk about the ultimate state of calm, that can occur while you're sleeping. And if that is minimized or paused in any way, it's going to impact you. So the best way that we can come forward as humans facing 2020 is by getting rest. And that can be just at night. It doesn't have to be naps, doesn't have to be this loungy life. It can be just going to bed at 10, and waking up at 6. Like, it doesn't have to be dramatic, but just being really intentional about winding yourself down, getting into bed, sleeping in a restful environment, and waking up and facing the day. Because if you don't have that sleep, your emotional state is going to be all over the place. Your physical state's going to be all over the place. And whatever comes at you in 2020, whatever comes at us in 2020, you're not going to be able to face it from a place of restful ease. And that is my goal for all of us, is that we're able to cultivate this state so that whatever comes at us, we're not reacting, which I've been seeing a lot of, but we're able to respond at the pace that is authentic to us, with the words that are authentic to us, and with great kindness and gentleness and groundedness, so that we can bring humanity back together as opposed to what's occurring, with each different thing that comes forward in this year. Oh my gosh, the amount of division from January to now is just insane. So
a lot has happened. And I think those are great tips to slow people down a little bit, incredibly easy to bring into action and implement. And you will start to see, I think it's the power of small wins, right? If you do it over and over, make it a habit, make it a ritual, you will see an effect on your body, on your mind, and on that spiritual level and how you feel every single day.